Oh goodness. It took a little bit to get it moving forward and live this morning. I suppose with 5 destinations, that's what it does, isn't it? So I'm here, you're here, and it's lovely to be here to do the daily Lenormand card spread reading. Tune into your psychic senses and off we go. We've got these cards here this morning, a lovely set. It is using the Lenormand, that's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand by Ciro Marchetti. Yeah, it's not focusing again. Maybe I've put my fingerprint over the camera again. Oops. And I have chosen our card, or it's chosen me. Being unique is better than being perfect. And in that imperfection of being unique, it is perfect. We are perfect as we are. That's my belief and understanding. And here we've got the unicorn this morning from the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. That's this one. Okay, that's Leanne and Deb's. So beautiful, beautiful colours. Trust your transition. Enjoy the changes and feel the magic. Each and every day we are transitioning to being a bit better and more unique you and me. And that uni is, and it's a unicorn, isn't it? Uni means one, doesn't it? So we are each unique. So feel the magic. I love that. Gorgeous. Thank you. Now, here we go with the cards. We've got the fish. Whoops, sorry. I better say hello before I get into it, eh? Good morning, Sarah. And we've got Diane here. We've got Keza here. Thank you, lovelies, for being here early. Because I was just a little bit late trying to get the 5 things up on online. Destinations, that is. Here we've got a destination. But anyway, we've got the fish in the home space. We've got the bridges in the workspace. We've got the storks up here in unexpected. The home is in your role. And we've got time as that outcome. That beautiful timepiece. Well, timepieces. Pieces is. There's lots of different ways of telling the time in that one. I love that card, and being in the center, what does that mean? We'll find out. We'll find out as I move through. Here we are with the fish, that card of abundance in our home space. So it really is allowing what our emotions are going to be for us through the day, acknowledge them. We have that in our home space today. So feel that abundance of whatever it is you've got happening around you, that it's in abundance. The positives, feel the positives and those uplifting emotions, the happy moments that you're seeing in your day, those fun connections with others, friends, whether you're having a coffee with a group of friends or whether you're having a meeting for something that is around doing improvements on your home or something like that. Just feel into that abundance and how good it feels. It's a good positive card in that home space. So we're moving that into what is our workspace, and this card of the bridges, I do feel, can be that big decision card, because you're making one that's now needing to be made now, or it can be left until later. But knowing that sometimes it's a bigger thing and gets more. I feel sometimes more serious, complicated implications by the time you get there for if you're leaving it later. So if there's any decisions that you're needing to be making, I'd suggest this is saying to us that we actually need to be making them now rather than leaving them for later, but that it can be, knowing what the consequences may be in leaving them until later. You see how much harder work it would be to get to that bridge to make it then compared to crossing now. So that's what I'm feeling around that. So if there's any decisions that are, and I'm thinking like if you are planning events or things like that, get them organised now. If you're planning on joining in on an event or go to workshops or new learning or new production of something, get it into motion now and actually have those things booked and set in, ready to go. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I need to be saying. Up here in the stalk, we've got a stalk. We've got the stalk. Here in our unexpected, we've got those moments of change where we need to be ready for having a pretty quick change in our day. When that feeling of change comes up, you know that stalk's present, and you're needing to make a decision fairly quickly as to what might be next, as to what might be changed around for that particular situation. So it could be that you're helping someone out and you need to shift what you're doing as your focus so that you can help someone out and bring in that extra resource that's for them to shift something on to, you know, get something completed, and just to help out, be a listening shoulder too. Sometimes it's just having a good chat. That could be relevant for what is in the home space or the workspace. You just need to sense that and have that awareness that be ready for a bit of change and something to shift in its focus for whatever point of time that you're feeling that happening. Oh, good morning, Kayla. How are you? Love that teddy bear. And here we have the home space that's actually in our role. So it probably is more the focus on what is happening around our home space for us today to have the resolution of some things there. Good morning, Julia. Lovely to see you here. Um, this, you know, home is where the heart is, isn't it? And a lot of the time our thoughts are more on our home. I think still to give some balance to our workspace, but today's going to be predominantly what is that level of relationships that's in your home, your family. I know for me, my dreams through the night last night, what I woke to, with I think it was probably a bit of a stormy-ish night that had me a bit unsettled. So, you know, it was around the home things that was happening. And here, I'm not sure what the okay was. Oh, yeah, the bear, the little teddy bear. Good morning, Judy. Lovely to have you here too. And Mia, lovely to see you. Um, it does bring my thoughts back too, because they were certainly jolted into my mind through the morning dreams. The home, the importance of what our relationships are, and sometimes there is even the look. It's time to be enough is enough for some of what is happening in workspaces with relationships and things. I'm bringing that up probably because it is foremost in my mind for my own situation. Relationships, family is really important, but at times it's not the most important thing either, because each and every one of us has our own path to travel, and we can't, you know, as far as it's not our responsibility to continue to carry another's load or feel that we're responsible for them when in fact they are responsible for themselves. So that's the message I'm getting there. It is our role is to be responsible for ourselves and take responsibility for what decisions we are making, but also remembering that we are in that level of abundance where we do have family, that we do have those connections of friends, even one, even two. It doesn't have to be the whole school of fish that we're connecting with. It is, you can only really speak to another in depth as a one to one conversation. When it gets to be more, it's a discussion more than just a conversation sometimes. So, you know, it's gauging what is more focus for us in our home space for the day to day. Our role is to, I am feeling it more that it's on that one to one with those who we are connecting with today, and to really listen to each other. It's also about listening. That's the strength of what I'm getting with it today, for today, is listening. We do also need to speak our piece, but I feel the listening. You know how when you're underwater, well, for those moments when you were kids and you'd be under the water and you'd hear things um, louder, you know, by having that your focus. We were trying to hear more, see what it felt like, because it felt really funny and echoey, but not echoey, watery echoey. It's that sort of having that little bit of exploration with what is our listening skills today, I feel, and taking the time, having the time, feeling that by the end of our day, our time has been well spent, well invested, that we haven't just wasted time, and knowing too that even if we wanted to, we couldn't stop time. So it's a fairly important piece to have as our reminder in this spread today to remember, time in itself, in and of itself, is irrelevant. It doesn't exist. It's only our construct of how we measure it and all the different ways we measure time. But it really is also enabling us to focus on making sure that what we do is worthwhile, in that we're not wasting time, is something we can't get back. It keeps going forward. Even that word that I said of time has gone. It's a moment gone. So it's having that awareness around what we are using our time for, how we're using it. Are we treasuring it too much that we're just not doing anything? It's all these decisions we might be needing to make that we're just hanging off and wasting time because we don't know how to make up our mind, between the two, or that we've got so much of the resources of the water, the oceans, etc., that we're just cruising along without thinking about what we're doing with our time, that type of thing. So have some thoughts around what these cards are meaning for you today. They could be very pointed in what they're giving you as messages, certainly tuning into your spiritual guidance as you're re-looking at the cards and see where your eye goes to with the one that really, comes out to you saying, look, I really like this card. What are you saying to me? That it's giving you specific messages for you today. Just tune into them. Enjoy what you can receive from these messages. Enjoy your day. Decide that you're going to have a happy day. Decide what you're going to do in front of how you're doing it and the rest. And as if it's already happening. That shift in perspective in how we do some things could be more beneficial than just cruising through in a flow that we're not really being observant about. Uh, Thank you for joining me. Coffee has a different form structure of payment for the reading sessions, I think. One's PayPal, one's Stripe. I'm not sure. Yeah, might have to go and have a look. But there's the shorter, quicker readings, really more available on the Buy Me a Coffee of the variety of readings, independent, whatever you call it. Describe, I don't know. Ugh, I'm going to go and have my coffee. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you for being here. Catch you tomorrow morning. Leanne Winston Messages from Beyond or whatever it is tonight, doing the reading. So I could see you there. I'm not on. I just like to sit in the background and be the monitor. Hall monitor. What's it called? Moderator. Hey, look, we'll see you around somewhere. Keep being the best you that you can be, and I'll see you later. Namaste. Keep dropping out. Internet signal. It's not mine. Oh, bummer. It could be internet signals everywhere. I'm looking out the sky and it's a rough sky, so who knows. Thank you for being here, Sarah. Thank you for being here, Keza, Mia, Judy, Michaela, Julia, and Diane. Bye for now. Okay. I'm hoping this is ending properly because I've had this error before. I've got an error message. I don't know if it's closing out the broadcast or not. It could be why I'm rambling. Let me have a drink of my coffee. It's still twirling, twirling, twirling. Am I still on? I think we have some live streaming issues. I'll refresh. Hello again. It didn't end. So here we go. Another go at hitting that red button to end the broadcast. Bye for now.